Well, hello there. I'm DJ Than from Fairbanks, Alaska, and this is Axes, Picks, Claw Hammers, and Footstools. The meeting has come to order. What's on the agenda? Rock and roll, of course. Are you ready? Can you ever be fully ready? Can you ever be fully prepared for the sheer, gut-wrenching impact of rock and roll? Well, no, sir. No, sir, you can't. But you can try to build up rock and roll calluses by exposing yourself to rock and roll as often as possible. That way, the tender flesh will get covered with hard, gristly, gnarly rock and roll calluses. What's going on in the Now Share, this little segment of the Now that you and I and everybody else shares here in prostration, genuflecting towards the spirit of rock and roll? Well, let's see. It's going to be another new release. God, 2025. New release, first cut, last cut. Who do we got? Well, as you can tell by my shirt, it's not Husker Du because they are long gone. It's Husker Du related in that it's Bob Mould's new album. Bob Mould. Co-singer, co-songwriter, guitarist for Husker Du, Sugar, his own solo stuff. Golden Palominos, been on a lot of their stuff. The man is a punk icon, a punk godfather. And 2025, the album is Here We Go Crazy. And this is, God, must be his 16th, 17th, 18th album. He's getting up there. He is a prolific artist and a brilliant artist. He has a guitar sound that is immediately recognizable. So first we're going to hear the very first song of the album, the title cut, Here We Go Crazy. And then we're going to bookend it with the very last cut on the album, Your Side. So let's just stop beating around the bush here and jump right in and see what we come out of the thicket with, come out of the briars with. Well, Here We Go Crazy. Here We Go Crazy. Bob Mould.
True.
just a schlubby Midwestern farmer boy until he straps on that flying V, and then he becomes a rock and roll superstar, an idol, a punk idol, Bob Mould. Title cut off his brand new album, Here We Go Crazy. And now let's hear the final, the end cut, last cut on Here We Go Crazy, the big Bob Mould release for 2025. Your side.
If the world is going down in flames, I wanna be by your side. We can find a quiet place. It doesn't need to be the Albert Hall. Here's a little swimming pool, and you can do your laps all day. I'll be over in the shade. I'm turning gray by your side. I'll be here for the dark times. You'll be there in the light. We're never sure what the weather might bring, but I'm certain to be by your side. I never contemplated slowing down. I really seem to stay in place. Fire engine makes everything around us burning lines in my face. Feeling on the shoulder, heavier and older, straining out my back. Reeling from a fever we can't change. Temperature is rising fast. Time moves on, everything is gone. I wanna be by your side. Captain waves, nothing stays the same. I wanna be by your side. Time goes on, everything is gone. I wanna be by your side. Time goes away, nothing stays the same. I wanna be by your side. Time moves on, everything is gone. I wanna be by your side. Time goes away, nothing stays the same. I wanna be by your side.
Bob Mould, one-man guitar army, and him and his old band Husker Du, with the Replacements and Prince, were the three legs of the Minneapolis St. Paul triumvirate, the Minneapolis sound. Husker Du, Replacements, and Prince. One of these things is not like the other. Speaking of which, I'm DJ Than from Fairbanks, Alaska, and this is axes, picks, claw, hammers, and footstools. Hey, one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just don't belong. Something's wrong. And let me tell you, what is wrong is that we don't get enough rock and roll in our lives. Rock and roll is vitamin. Rock and roll is a force. Rock and roll is a life force. It's exhilarating. It's stultifying. Mind bamboozling. It's something that needs to be chased down, jumped on, and ridden like a bull. More than 8 seconds. At least 2 minutes, because that's like your average Motown song length. I'm DJ Than from Fairbanks, Alaska. Axes, Picks, Climbers, and Footstools is a non-profit attempt to bring rock and roll to the hinterland. All our boys abroad, all our ships at sea. Wherever there is a signal, wherever there is a child shivering in the cold without the benefit of rock and roll, Axes, Picks, Climbers, and Footstools aims to be there. Thank you so much.